Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Shield. Last time we left off, we had made it through the finals, and now all that's left is to battle Champion Leon himself. So, I am going to make sure I have my team set up the way I want. And I'm actually going to put Bond in the lead, believe it or not. So, let's not dawdle any longer, let's head on in. Go. Off to the field. And he's already waiting. The tense, still air on the pitch, and the exact opposite from the audience cheering and yelling. They're both fantastic, wouldn't you say? But remember, the audience is also a bit cruel. They want nothing more than to see one of us lose after all. It can fill you with fear knowing that, but I absolutely love pushing past the fear. I love giving it everything I've got as a trainer and seeing my team give everything they've got to seize another victory. It's the greatest feeling in the world, and I can't get enough of it. I can feel my partners itching with anticipation inside their Pokeballs. We're going to have a real champion time. I'm the Galar region's champion, Leon. Me and Charizard and all the rest of our team will use all our knowledge and experience to crush you completely. Wait, hold on. Hey, look, at the monitor. What is that on the big screen? Hello there, Leon and Jess. Just letting you know. I think it's time I brought about the darkest day, for the sake of Galar's future, of course. But I'm in a bit of a pickle. The energy released by the darkest day is too much for us to contain. I'm sorry it's come to this, but it's you who forced my hand, Leon. You refused to listen. Lee! Jess! That video stream, that was from Hammerlock Stadium, right? What in the world did the chairman do? I don't know. But everything he was saying yesterday, did he really pull this crazy stunt to solve some problem 1,000 years in the future? I've got to go see what's going on. I'm the champion. I have to go. I should have realized what the chairman intended to do before it came to this. I'll take responsibility for fixing this mess. This is the real champion time. But Lee! You're terrible at directions. What if you get lost along the way? I want to help my brother, Jess. I've got to. But I can't even manage to beat you, so what sort of help could I ever be? You can help. Easy for you to say. Hold the phone. The chairman was talking about the darkest day. That's the thing where the sky went all dark once ages and ages ago, right? What does he mean he's bringing that about? And where did he even hear the name? Back in Motostoke. The statue of the hero in Motostoke. Sonia said something back then, didn't she? Though it turned out to be wrong, since there were actually two heroes and all that. Still, those two managed to bring the end to the darkest day with the Sword and Shield Pokemon. Sonia thought the Pokemon might still be sleeping somewhere though, right? We should try and find them, Jess. But where to start looking? Back in the Slumbering Wild. That's it, Jess! I'm sure it's got to be something in the Slumbering Wild. That illusion you tried to fight off that day, it must have been one of the Pokemon that are supposed to be sleeping there. Let's go back to the Slumbering Wild. If we're lucky, we'll find something that can help. Yep, so not fighting the champion yet. It seems Rose has decided to take initiative here. And Sonia's already here waiting. Huh? Jess and Hop? I completely forgot about the championship match! What are you two doing here? Haven't you been watching the news at all? The tournament is off, Sonia. The chairman saw to that and to sending the entire region into a state of havoc. Huh? What? What happened while I was researching things in the Slumbering Wild? Well, for starters, there's a great black storm or something raging over Hammerlock Stadium. They're calling it the darkest day. It's thrown everything into disarray. Still, I'm sure we don't need to worry too much. The unbeatable champion will be able to take care of everything, won't he? Hold on a tick, ma'am. Did you say the darkest day? The darkest day is the name for the black storm that nearly brought the Galar region to ruin in ancient times. So what are you here for, Jess? For the shield Pokemon. I suppose if the legends are true, then the Sword and Shield Pokemon should be able to prevent the darkest day from coming to pass. They may be just what we need to beat back the Black Storm. Okay, here, take this. You should head to the Slumbering Wild. I'll catch up with you once I'm done looking at something that's been bothering me. 3 max revives, they just give them like candy. But off we go. Oh, Mom, you're always so awesome. All that matters is that you do what you can. You become a fine Pokemon trainer, after all. Ready for this, Jess? I wonder if we're going to head straight into a wall of fog again. Not that it'd bother us now. We've both grown loads stronger, so have our Pokemon. Excuse me here. Oh, that's better. Going into the forest after Wooloo that day, that was the start of everything, wasn't it? A legendary beginning, really. I reckon whatever we're about to see will be pretty legendary itself. Let's head in and add another page to our tale. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. In we go. Pokemon will now actually appear in the grass proper. And we'll actually be able to properly explore, too. I'm gonna try my best not to run into any wild Pokemon if I can. Sooner we can get in, the better. Not slower. Well, we've made it back to where we were. So now we can explore more. Luna, Galarian coughing, or wheezing. Shiny. Full restore. So yeah, there are items in here. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. So there are a lot of split paths here that lead to certain items. I kind of want to go after that team. I didn't want to fish! I'm used to the old Pokemon games where you hit a button. Life Orb. That's all I can get here? I'm sure I can do more. Yeah, I can not do more. Okay, so it's another route. Go this way. I'll take that. Misty Seed, huh? Actually, before I forget, I'm actually gonna put Boxbug in the lead now. There's a method to my madness, I assure you. Alright, back through here. Carbonite's body is too big for its own good. Okay, let's try that again. Luna. More items. A mental herb. Sadly, I don't use the herbs. Bitterness knocks down your Pokemon's friendship. Go this way, because I think that'll lead to the TM. I see shiny. There's a lot to find in here. Ooh, elixir. That'll be handy. There it is. Phantom Force! This is actually a good move to put on your ghost type. Alright. Over I go. And a lot of really unique Pokemon are showing up now. Smoke Ball. I saw that. I'm surprised I didn't trap it. Or trigger the trap. That's it, okay. What's with this fog? It's even worse than the first time we came here. And it's getting thicker. There they are. Grilled. Lord. They really are here. The Sword and Shield Pokemon. I knew it. Hey, where are you going? We need your help over here. You two, what in the world are you doing? What? Come off it, Sonia. You must have seen that, right? Those Sword and Shield Pokemon, they were right in front of us. But then they disappeared into the forest. Hop, you sure you haven't lost the plot? There was no one here but the two of you. What? Then were those just illusions or something? Listen, I dug into some literature from other regions and I finally found something. Mentions of the sword Pokemon Zacian and the shield Pokemon called Zamazenta. The writing said that those two Pokemon were born somewhere beyond the slumbering wilds sometime long, long ago. Did they really? Sonia, thanks for digging into it. Even if it's just an illusion or whatever, we did manage to find that Pokemon again. Maybe the sword and the shield that those two used to carry are still here, too. And off he goes. Well, let's keep going ourselves. I love how mysterious and captivating this place is. And how beautiful it is, too. Would you take a look at that, Jess? Now that's something you don't see every day. This place definitely feels like the stuff of legend. Same as in the murals. The sword and the shield. See that, Jess? The sword and the shield. The legends really were true. Oh, let's go get them, shall we? We've got the rusted shield. It is said that the hero used the shield to halt a terrible disaster in ancient times, but it's grown rusty and worn. That settles it. I'm taking the sword. Though, wow, would you look at the state of this thing? It seems like it might fall to pieces if you so much as look at it funny. I don't know if these rusty old things will really be able to stop the darkest day, but, well, I guess it can't hurt to have them along. Let's hope they bring us some good luck. Maybe the Pokemon themselves really are still asleep somewhere. So it seems we're on our own if we want to go help Lee. This is all we've got, the help we've got. Alright. Well, guess the next thing we do is just head on back. We could just run out of here, but we can also fly. So let's head off to Hammerlock. Hammerlock. Of course I can't. Fine. Out we go. pretty easy way back when you know where you're going. And don't run into Pokemon. I'm gonna speak too soon, aren't I? Doesn't look like it. Could bike my way out, but honestly I like the running animation. Plus we're not that far. It's a pretty short location. There we go. Cross over. Get around the grubbin. Adorable little guy. And we're back in Potswick. Now we should be able to fly out. Off to Hammerlock. There we go. Okay. Oh, Raihan's out. Oh, frickin' tickle in my throat. I was holding it back for a while. Well, if it isn't Jess and Hop. It's a real shame the way things have turned out. You make it all the way to the championship match, then something like this has to happen. And Chairman Rose thinking that the energy pouring from the darkest day would somehow be the key to saving Galar's future? It all seems a bit mad if you ask me. I can't follow at all how that's supposed to work. Well, I don't care if I'm up against the darkest day or the chairman or whatever. I'm going ahead. I'm off to help my brother. And he's gone. That Hop never changes. Always in a rush about something, isn't he? The key thing is that no one's been harmed. We gym leaders work together with the city's Pokemon, and we've got everyone evacuated. And you're fixing to help our champion, to save everyone in the Galar region. Of course I am. Our greatest ever champion, the greatest ever challenger, along with her fiercest rival. All teaming up against the darkest day. I almost feel sorry for it. Go on then, our great challenger, into Hammerlock Stadium with you. Thanks, Raihan. Off we go. Come to think of it, I'm now debating on putting Poochie in the lead. Knowing that Rose fancies Steel type at least. Gym Challenger, you must help me! I mean, please, help me! My Pokemon suddenly Dynamaxed for some reason and started running amok in the stadium. Mr. Raihan was able to subdue the Dynamax Pokemon in the stadium, but if other Pokemon also Dynamax and go on a rampage, the underground power plant would collapse. Mr. Rose is down there right now. I know this is selfish as me, but I must beg for your assistance. I want you to head into the underground power plant and stop Mr. Rose. Mr. Rose has awakened a Pokemon known as Eternatus. Apparently, the energy emitted from its body is what's causing Dynamaxing. At this rate, all the Pokemon in the Galar region will Dynamax and go berserk. If that were to happen, please, you must save Mr. Rose. You can take the lift over there to reach him. I've enlisted the help of the champion's younger brother too, but who knows what's going on. Elena really is in a panic. She definitely has some high hopes for Mr. Rose, though. Alright, let's get this sorted out, shall we? The underground power plant. That is a lot of energy. And what do you plan on doing, Gym Challenger? Helping the champion. I'm afraid I can't allow that. A champion is the one who needs to control Eternatus. Must I explain myself? From your perspective, I suppose it must seem that I'm doing something terrible. You are. I don't expect you to understand. But I must provide the Galar region with limitless energy to ensure everlasting prosperity. It is my purpose, my duty, my destiny. That's why we've been given the wishing stars to Eternius. Surely you remember the red light that caused a ruckus around Hammerlock. That was all part of our experiments to awaken Eternatus. You must understand, I can't let you interfere with my plan to protect the future of Galar. If Eternatus was your energy source, feeding him an wishing star once a year probably would have supplied him with energy for a lifetime. Jeez, Rose. Macrocosmos Rose. Ooh, I didn't expect him to start with that. Well, still a bug type. And there's Broom to Dynamax down here, huh? I'll just start off with Flamethrower. And down goes Escavalier? I've never known how to pronounce that name. You're pretty tough. Yes, entirely too tough. Don't you think that's unfair? No. Good job, Blue. Cling Clang. You know what? Poochie's staying out. This music seems a little off-putting to me. It seems like it doesn't suit Rose quite right. Feels like it's more for an RPG final boss, and he's not really a final boss. Giovanni, this song would definitely suit. Oh my. I'm getting level ups left, right, and center here. Parathorn. Keep going. If he's got all steel-type Pokemon, then there's no point in me switching Poochie out. I was expecting that thing to survive, but I guess not. And there's that level up for Avery. Boxbug will probably be next. Berserker. Keep going. I was never fond of Berserker's design. I just thought it was another type of Meowth. But, I think if it was a little bit bigger and had a bit of a different shape, it would look a little better. Maybe go with, like, the midpoint of Persian and Meowth. Alright, what's next? Copperaja. Keep going. Oh, down to my last Pokemon. This isn't looking too good. And now, Max Flare, because you know he's going to do the same. I'll show you a move that'll hit so hard you'll be speechless. Gigantamax Copperaja. What I like to call the dump truck. Its boxy design is what makes me think of that. Oh, it survived. That's rare. Ah, this stadium was already bright enough. Oh, shoot. Really? It only did that much? Maybe I'm just spoiled by practicing with my friends' teams. Well, another Max Flare will do it in. Go. That's Rose. Oh, so close. Good job, Poochie. I had forgotten how great Pokemon battles are. It's been so long since I battled. That sure was satisfying. Most impressive, Jess. I wouldn't expect any less from a challenger endorsed by the strongest champion ever to grace our beloved Galar region. I really do wish I could have seen the championship match between you two. And I'm terribly sorry to have ruined the whole gym challenge and everything. It's too bad, but it can't be helped. In order to solve the energy issue as soon as possible, we awakened Eternatus, but we couldn't control it. The champion came to aid me, even at the cost of abandoning the match. Indeed, just like a knight in shining armor coming to rescue a princess from a dungeon. I do tend to ramble on, I know. Wow, I can't read. I do tend to ramble on, I know. I love to make speeches. But I think I can stop talking now. I think the champion should have captured Eternatus by now. If you're curious, you can take the lift up. And I trust you'll be going too, right, Hop? I certainly hope losing to me didn't discourage you too much. Go on now, both of you. Go see how our champion is doing. Discouraged? You don't get it, do you, Chairman? Neither me nor my Pokemon are anywhere near giving up. We've learned how to be strong thanks to the gym challenge you organized. He's more focused on getting to Leon than taking care of you. Alright, Jess, I'm ready for anything. Are you? Of course. Wouldn't expect any less from my rival. Now come on, we've got to help Lee. Before I do that, Poochie, you can take a break. Let's head on up. There's Eternatus. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this thing to look like this. You came to help me in spite of the danger? Thanks, Hop, and you, Jess. You two really have grown tremendously. But no need to for you kids to worry. It seems like some power of Eternatus was keeping my team from Dynamaxing, but we've had a champion time all the same. Charizard and the rest of my champion team members have really worn Eternatus down. Now if I can simply catch it in a Pokeball, we should be able to get this madness under control. Then everything will be back to normal. So watch this. It's going to be a real champion catch. I don't know. If this thing has the power to create Dynamaxing. One. He knew. That must have been one powerful shockwave to destroy that Pokeball.